I don't move to health care.
Yes.
It seems as if the Democrats are a lot more enthusiastic about the bipartisan deal between Senators Alexander and Murray than the Republicans are. So let me ask you this. It's clear that they want, the administration wants a little bit more in this deal in order to get these payments back, these subsidy payments back to the insurance companies in order for low income. So what are you willing to do more?
Look, this is a good compromise. It took months to work out. It has a majority. It has 60 senators supporting it. We have all 48 Democrats, 12 Republicans. I would urge Senator McConnell to put it on the floor immediately this week. It will pass, and it will pass by a large number of votes. That'll put pressure on the House, because let's not forget, what this bill does is prevent premiums from going even more in some states. That falls on everybody's back. And if Republicans think that if premiums go up, they're going to avoid the blame, if Senator McConnell thinks that, he's wrong. So for the substantive reason, preventing premiums going up, that's number one. But two, because the Republicans are in charge and they should be coming up with a solution, and Senator Alexander, their leader on health care, did. We should pass it, and pass it now. You can always say, I won't pass it unless this happens. And then a Democrat says, I won't pass it unless that happens.
Yeah.
We can get together in a bipartisan way. The president urged it originally. He called both Senators Murray and Alexander and said, come to a solution. Then they come to a solution. The right wing attacks it, and he backs off. That's not leadership. Well, look, that's the problem here. You know, Chuck, that's the whole problem. But the president is not leading on issue after issue after issue. He should stop tweeting and start leading. Well, roll up his sleeves, solve problems, don't attack so-called enemies. That'll reduce the coarsening of the debate that you correctly point out.
Let me ask you specific, though, on health care, the issue of creating association health care plans. That's something he did in an executive order on. It's something they'd like to see become a part of this deal, that loosens some of the regulations that would allow for the creation of this. The Democrats are not in the majority in Congress. Don't you almost have an obligation that you probably have to give a little bit more, since well, the Republicans are the ones in charge?
We gave on copper plans. The Republicans always wanted copper plans. These are minimal plans. We didn't like it. I remember during the health care debate, President Obama didn't like it. That was a big concession. You can't negotiate a deal, shake hands on a deal, and then say, I'll do it only if you add this. Then the other side says, well, then add that, and the deal collapses. We have one now. And if you're going to let the perfect be the enemy of the good, you won't accomplish anything.
So you're not budging? There is no movement? You're done? You're done? Are Democrats done negotiating?
We have a very good deal. McConnell should put it on the floor. It'll pass overwhelmingly. If Ryan puts it on the floor, it'll pass the House overwhelmingly,
right,
and the president
you didn't
would
answer
sign
if you're
it.
done. Are you still willing to talk?
We have an agreement. We want to stick by it.
I understand that. Are you willing to talk or no?
We are sticking to the agreement we have. Put it on the floor. See if it fails.
All right, let me ask.
I mean, you're asking me to negotiate against myself. I've been around long enough. I don't do that.
Fair enough. Let me ask you about deals with the president. It looked like you guys had a